All right, more with calculator skills. So today we're going to learn how to take some of those arduous, complicated systems of equations and make our life really easy. And we're going to do that using a program called PlySmlt. And the reason we're using this program is because it's allowed on the IB test, which makes life kind of nice for us. So why don't we go ahead and figure out what PlySmlt is. So we have this program here called apps, and it's purple, so we just hit apps. And I could scroll all the way down to P, but instead of doing that, I'm just going to hit alpha and P. And it takes me down. And you'll see this PlySmlt2. We're just going to go down to that. And enter. All right, so now we just follow instructions. Now it says press any key, so we're going to hit any key. And now you'll see Polyroot Finder. I have another video for that, but we're also going to do simultaneous equation solver. So this is a really nice tool because it doesn't only allow me to solve for two variables with two equations, which is hard enough. It allows us to solve for three variables with three equations, four variables with four equations, and can really get some of the nastier stuff done for us. So why don't we go ahead and click on that equation solver. So enter. And we're going to see that we have an equations. How many equations do we have? Well, we're going to start off with two equations, and with two equations we have two unknowns. We'll just say there may be like an x and a y, maybe something we're familiar with. So I'm going to go down again, and I like my answers in fractions just because I think they're easier to work with. Everybody might not agree with that, but I think in the long run you will see that for the most part. So now I like normal, floating's fine, and I don't care about radians or degrees, so let's go ahead and hit next. All right, so you see this weird thing? It actually ends up kind of looking like a matrix. All right, so you'll see system matrix 2 by 3. That's exactly what it is. So the equation we have plugged in here, the way that would look is 1x plus 3y equals 12. And this would be 1x plus 9y equals 42. So these are the two equations, and that's kind of how they would look like if we were what they would look like on a sheet of paper. So 1x plus 3y equals 12 is one equation, and 1x plus 9y equals 42. So these are the coefficients. And in this first column, we have the coefficients of my x's. In the second one, we have my coefficients of the y. And my third, after this little dash, it's called augmented matrix really, is my answers. So whatever equation we put in here has to be in that form, x plus y equals. All right, so now we go ahead and we just hit solve, and that's pretty much how easy it is. So you see that graph is underneath solve, so that means that graph now means solve. So we're going to hit it. And x1 equals -3 and x2 equals 5. Well, our first column was our x's and our second column was our y's. So x equals -3 and y equals 5. And that's the answer to our system of equations. We didn't have to do any elimination or substitution, and anytime we get into those steps, there's always that possibility we're going to make a math or arithmetic error. So this kind of eliminates that. So anyway, I hope this helps, and more to come later. Thank you.